Good afternoon, all you beautiful people. We got a full slate on the docket today, and we've got our all-sexy crew in today with myself, Trevor Plouffe, and the little husband, a.k.a. Esposito, behind the plate. Let's go through the games. Trevor, how are you?
What? No, I'm just kidding. I'm good, man. I'm trying to pull this chat up right here. I love chatting with
You
the peeps.
love the chat. We got Dylan, Steven, Moesha, James. Trevor, we found out we got our COVID test done, and Zach popped his head out, and he was walking with a limp, which I thought was weird. And then he goes, the nurse informed me of something. Esposito is Spanish for little husband.
When you break the word down, yeah.
And so my early assumption was that I think she was spitting game on Zach and said, I want you to be my little husband. But we do have some confirmation that it does mean that. So
interesting. Esposa, I knew means wife. I didn't think about like the male version of that, and then Ito. So yeah. So that was little hubs.
Yeah. So here I am.
Yeah. So
I'd marry you. Seriously, I'd marry you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Zach would be a nice husband.
Thank you.
Caring.
Like, I'd be his groupie.
Considerate.
I would have him sing to me all the time.
All the time.
All the time. We'd watch sports together.
Yeah.
I'd cook him meals. Make sure his throat is like good with some like tea or something. Do you drink teas and
Like
shit?
lemongrass
I do
teas.
drink teas. Yeah.
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 Like, tons of honey. Got it.
Yeah.
So much honey.
Yeah. Man, it sounds like a good life.
It's not
So
sounding
much.
half bad to me. Yeah.
The JOMBOY playing hurt today. We'll get some of his takes later. How are you doing, Trevor? What's up, dude?
I'm doing great, man. Always finding the positive in things.
Yeah.
I'm happy that, I'm sad that Jim's not here. We love Jim.
Sure.
We love our boss. But guess what we get to do today because Jim's not here? We get to talk about the Reds.
Oh, no.
We've been trying to talk about the Reds for weeks, and Jim's been shutting us down. Shutting us down. All of a sudden, they're in the playoff picture. What are they, the 6th seed now?
It's insane,
So
man.
happy.
It's insane. They took care of business against Pittsburgh, which we've been asking them to do for a long time. And yeah, technically right now they are the second NL Central team, which is wild. Very much the carpet can still be pulled out from under them because I think their schedule does pick up. They're going loading.
They're going to White Sox, right?
I think they've got 3 with the White Sox, 3 with the Brewers, and then 3 at your Twins.
Okay, that's tough.
So yeah, the Reds, they finally won some games that they were supposed to win. Now
it's 6 in a row.
Now it's seeing if they could survive. I think it's 5 in a row. 5. Oh,
Let's stop talking about the Reds.
yeah, I'm over it.
Let's do what we need to do on this show.
Let's jump into it. I'll do the East Coast. How about that?
You do the East Coast, bro.
You all right with that? What if I told you Nathan Eovaldi, who's in both of our books, is going for the Boston Red Sox today against the Marlins, and Jose Urena pissed off the Braves last start, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Marlins keep going. Marlins 25-22. My word. The Rays and the Orioles looks like they're playing a doubleheader. Snell versus Kramer in game 1. Snell started to turn it on. So is Dean Kramer, rookie. He's had a couple good starts. Mets and Phillies. Seth Lugo versus Aaron Nola. That's a little bit of fun. Phillies back down to 500.
Oh my goodness!
Don't let those Mets get hot, baby. Orioles
The Mets
Rays.
are not getting hot.
Orioles Rays in the second half of their double dip. No starters listed for that on my end. And by the way, the Blue Jays and the Yankees, Masahiro Tanaka as the Yankees try to sweep versus Chase Anderson. Feels like a guy who could be in your book, but and that's what's going on in the East.
A lot of stuff going on in the East. Kind of a shorter slate today, but seems like the East was full up.
Yeah, I think I said full slate, but it's totally not.
It's not.
No Nats, no Rays. Or no, the Rays are playing a double with the Orioles. My bad.
I got a couple notes that aren't really baseball related, but that's okay. Sometimes we got to just mention the notes because it means something. Marlins doing well. They got Matt Joyce on their team. Is he the glue guy? He's a friend of mine. So I'm going to say he's the glue guy. This is what I'm going to do from now on. I'm going to start putting these stories out there so my friends can get paid by the respective organizations. Matt Joyce, glue guy. He's the reason the Marlins are doing it.
Love that.
So next year, GMs, when you're looking for people to glue your team together, Matt Joyce. Secondly, Blake Snell doing it.
Yeah.
You check his social media. He's got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's good or bad.
Okay.
Sometimes that could be great. Sometimes that could be bad. We'll see. See how that goes. Little personal info.
Let's check on.
I guess it's not personal when it's on IG, right?
I think it's still a personal piece of information just shared. I don't know. Let's check out.
I don't know if I should be talking about that.
Snellzilla's game logs. His ERA is career ERA 3.24. He's 3.23 this year. So his last start was good. Before that, he's been kind of okay. They've got his pitch count up. He still hasn't gotten into the 6th inning this year. So Snell, get into the 6th, man.
Get into the 6th, bro.
Come on. Playoffs are coming, and we're going to play every damn day. So,
it's punchy season.
Big time. Bump day. What else in the East? Trev, the Yanks are on fire. 13.
How did it feel to have those guys back last night? The big
13
boys.
spot.
Still pretty good?
So Judgy played. Stanton didn't play today. Stanton will play. Judge won't play. So we still haven't seen the A+ lineup because Glaber also sat yesterday. So we're hoping that I think tomorrow would, in theory, be the first full power, full tilt lineup. You also might not need it against the Red Sox because that's where they're heading after this. So we still haven't seen 1 through 9, the lineup we've wanted, and now everybody is healthy. Last year they did a series where they played their A lineup every 3 days straight. They have another set with the Blue Jays coming after the Red Sox, so hopefully they do something like that. But dude, they're mixing stuff up. They're trying to keep all these dudes healthy, and that is the priority. Trev, and the other thing that is now a full-blown storyline in Yankees land, Higashioka, your guy from Talkin Yanks, he's been Cole's catcher the last 3 games, and Cole has been lights out, and Higgy hit 3 bombs last night. So,
he hit 3 bombs?
3 bombs from the Higster.
I thought he hit 2.
And then he hit another.
That makes 3.
That's
what we were talking about on Talking Yanks. That guy, there's a possibility he was going to get DFA'd. But when you latch onto a guy like Cole, he might stick around for 10 more years.
And it's definitely, Jom hates personal catchers. I get the idea of hating personal catchers, but if they can get the Garrett Cole we've seen the last 3 starts and Gary doesn't hit enough to get it going, yeah, man.
The only reason I don't like personal catchers is because, what are you going to do in the playoffs?
Right.
All of a sudden, you want Gary, if he's right, you want Gary in the lineup. And all of a sudden, Cole's I got to throw to a different guy, and it feels weird. Dude, I don't know, man.
I think the whole thing is Gary has to prove that he's right.
Yeah.
Because then that ends the conversation. Because Cole does have a couple good starts with Gary, but Cole's last 3, man, 20 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 0.9 ERA. And if for whatever reason Higgy makes that Garrett Cole show up, Gary, we might have to see you next game, brother. So Definitely a storyline in Yankee land right now. Anything else in the East? Mets and Phillies slapdicking around. That was a fugly game last night. DeGrom gets hit.
That one, yeah.
DeGrom gets hit and pulled, but the Mets fight back. I think that's kind of it. You want the Central, Trev? I know we normally keep you on the West Coast. Yeah.
Let me do today. Let me do that.
Trust it. Let's see it, baby.
Well. Now I have to look where these games are at.
Sure.
First one up, the Twins and the White Sox. I believe this is the last of the sets. Twins winning last night. Kenta Maeda versus Reynaldo Lopez. Two juggernauts. I think this is the last of a 4-game set, so Twins can get the split, which would be nice for them. Moving on, Cardinals, Pirates, Dakota Hudson, Steven Brault. I have a homer draft pick from this game, and I'll explain why. The Cardinals, they got to be tired. But I have the recipe to fix that, at least in the homer draft. And rounding things off, only 3 games in the Central today. Shane Bieber versus Casey Mize, Indians, Tigers in Detroit. Indians have been slipping. I saw a tweet today. They've been horrible. How many games in a row have they lost? A lot.
I think it's like 7, something like that.
Their playoff odds have skyrocketed in that time because all the other teams stink.
Yeah.
So they don't really have to worry about playoffs, but they need to get it right before it all starts up. And Shane Bieber, pretty good guy to have out there when you're trying to stop a losing streak. So that's what's going on in the Central.
Yeah, I thought about taking a homer draft pick in that Cleveland game because it feels like one of those Bieber's going to go out and drop dick, and the Indians end their losing streak in a big way almost. Like it's one of those like, oh, get the monkey off our back, 12-1 final, something like that. But also they're in a skid, and you're not out of a skid until you are. So, man, in those Cardinals, everything we just got excited about your Reds, Trev, the Cardinals have 5 games against the Pirates. I know they're tired, but the Pirates have been bad.
And they're bad. Sorry, Co Tuck.
Sorry, Co. I mean, Co's a pretty honest cat. I think he would tell you that they're not elite right now. Who's going? Dakota Hudson? What's the scouting report on Dakota? I don't have it.
I don't think I've faced Dakota Hudson, but he's a big boy. 6'5", 215 out of the Mississippi State. So, he's just like a grinder, dude. Like really loves to hunt. Probably killed like several deer last hunting season. That's my guess.
He's caught and eaten a fish.
Yes. He's actually from Tennessee, apparently.
Okay. Still.
Dunlap, Tennessee, Saskatchewan County High School. But 6'5", dude. I don't like the tall pitchers.
Right.
So he's a damn good pitcher. Cardinals are in good shape with their pitching, but they're tired. It's a lot of games, man.
It's a lot of games. You
want West Coast?
What else in this? Any Twins, White Sox? Maeda, big start.
Big start for him. Sano hit a freaking absolute moonshot to center field last night. It's majestic. I love when he hits homers, man.
Yeah.
He's just a different kind of
just
dude.
A fat dip in the mouth. If it gets anywhere near the barrel, it's going 420.
When he runs, it's like the world shakes. Like he's like, I love it, man.
How old is he? Is he 26, 27?
Yeah, he's pretty young. I want to say he's probably 27. Now I'm gonna have to look it up now.
I know we've done our, old 38-year-old DH thick boy Mike Trout. Can you imagine what Sano's looking like at age 34, 35?
Yeah, I mean, I hope he's still playing, but
that's a big
he's going to have to work pretty hard.
That's a big boy, yeah. He's got to start tapering it in a little bit.
He's 27 and a half.
Okay. Big Miggy Sano. And by the way, the Yankees are scoreboard watching the Twins and the Rays. Because I think they do want that home field for the 3-game playoff. Twins, I think, are a game and a half up. Rays are 3. So Yanks are scoreboard watching, but they put themselves in that position. Trev, I'll try the West Coast, but I mean,
it's tough.
You're my West Coast guy. How about the 4:10 Eastern game? The Diamondbacks versus the Angels. Yuck. Angels. They're at 20-30. Finish these next 10 strong. Finish 30-30, babe. Alex Young versus Griffin Canning. Yuck. In a makeup game, the Mariners, the home team at Oracle Park, Tyler Anderson, our guy from Jimmy's Dumb Prop Bet of the Day that didn't happen, versus Nick Marjavicius. Not must watch, if we're being honest. What else in the West? The Rangers and the Astros. How about your guy, Gibby? Gibby dropped some dick last night. Jordan Lyles having a tough year. He'll try to follow it up. Framber Valdez. He needs to stop the bleeding a little bit. He's had a couple rough runs back-to-back. And then the nightcap, Dodgers, Rockies, couple southpaws, Arias versus Freeland. Rockies trying to save their season. Dodgers, are they gonna be sleeping a little bit? They just slapped Baby Bro after beating the Padres to win that series. So that's what's going on in the West Coast. Trevor, what do you like?
Not too much to like out west today. I don't think there's a lot of good matchups. D-backs, Angels, you know how I feel. I wish I could be more excited about those teams. And if you haven't watched the Trump video with Artie Moreno, please just Google it. It is so funny. It is so funny to have an owner be like, well, we actually suck.
Team's not good.
It's so funny. I had something else.
Okay.
Oh, well, Gibby. Apparently, Gibby was on Twitter asking about cheeseburgers. You know, that's a common thread on Twitter. Like, what's the best fast food burger joint? And so he, I guess, had never had a Whataburger. That's a big thing in Texas. So Taylor Hearn, Jose Trevino, friends of the pod, brought him a Whataburger before the start. He ate it, went out and complete game shutty.
Love that. So
go Gibby. Get you a cheeseburger every once in a while, guys. It's, you know, it's okay to do that. Treat yourself. The Dodgers, Dodgers are dodgering. They're the best team in baseball. We know that. But, you know, Kyle Freeland's had a really good year. And the Rockies are still in it. I mean, all these dang teams are still kind of in it. I don't feel that feeling that I feel with the Reds, with the Rockies.
Right.
But they can do it.
They can do it. And again, no offense, and someone in the chat mentioned that the Giants, you know, are still very much in the mix. And
I know.
The Giants have been one of the most consistent teams in the NL. Like, they've stayed in the playoff picture. It feels like they just play 500 ball and keep it moving. 24 and 24.
Manager of the year. Let's go. Joe Girardi. Who's going to finish with a better record?
Ooh. Giants or Phils?
And that freaking lineup that the Phillies have?
If it's not the Phils, my word. Yeah, Trev, and maybe this is a deep cut for another time, but there's going to be, out of the Mets, Brewers, Rockies, I think one of those teams is going to get hot and give a scare.
Look, we've been talking about two teams, and Jimmy kind of shuts us down all the time. Early, it was the Brewers. We said the Brewers always get hot at the right time. It just seems like what they do. Ryan Braun is getting hot. If Yelly gets hot, Braun stays hot. 350th homer last night.
That's a lot of homers, man.
It's a lot of homers, man. They can do it. They got the pitching. Their offense has been horrible. Keston's picking it up. Braun's picking it up. Yelly's got to come with it.
Yeah.
And those two teams could sneak in and scare people. The Reds, we know. The Reds we've been talking about them lately, not lately. A lot. Jimmy won't let us, but he's not here.
I hope and again, like this, I understand Giants fans are going to be rude. And hey, if I watch Johnny Cueto throw a playoff game, I'm going to end up having a good time. But man, like you say with the Brewers, they've got Yelly and they've got Hader and that Devin Williams dude waiting at the back of that pen. that make them just an exciting watch. And we've done the Reds thing so many times, and I know I've got my Rockies bias, but Trev, they've got 4 with the Dodgers. You gotta split. Like, you gotta survive, because then you play 4 with the Giants. They almost control their own destiny. If you can survive the Dodgers series, which, again, I think I could be back here on Monday laughing at that statement, but you gotta survive. Tropic Thunder survive gif.
I love that your allegiance to the Rocks. I really do. They need it. They need support, and it's okay for you to feel that way.
And again, Trevor, we've talked some Giants on here, and when we do, Donnie Barrels is nice. Yastrzemski's real. I like Yaz. I'm all in on that. But, dude, I mean, give me some Charlie Blackmon, Trevor Story, Arenado. I mean, those are dudes.
They're dudes. Don't forget about Evan Longoria. Check out his baseball ref page. Need a little refresher. That guy's a stud doing it. That's Zach. We might need to add him on our team.
Yeah.
Just because.
Just cause.
Like, just stash him on. Like, he's a guy. Like, we love him.
Just
he's gonna
daddy.
Help. Okay.
Sugar daddy.
Stuff. Man, the Marlins.
He's probably my favorite guy in the big leagues right now.
Wow.
If you haven't, I mean, a lot of people, East Coast can't watch West Coast games. The Giants, I know they're 24-24, but they shouldn't. They should be 10-40. But they've done something's gone right for them. Yastrzemski's mostly he's helped carry that team, but Longoria, man, just like I said, go look at his baseball ref page and understand the kind of player he is, and he's still doing it. 56.6 career WAR, man.
Yeah, man, and he
a lot.
It's a lot. That's a ton, and it's one of these weird things where he was very hyped when he came up, and he had a couple seasons that were there, but he also had a couple that weren't, that almost had him, I won't say enigmatic, but when people see you do your A+, they start to expect that, and I think Longoria...
Wait, hold on. When did he have those years? You're talking about 14 and 15, he's a little down there?
You want Longoria's down years?
Yeah, that's what you're talking about. 14 and 15. I mean, he was, trying to figure some things out, but still was a productive player, still finding ways to bring value to the team.
Yeah, I mean, that's, those are his, age 28, 29 seasons. When you're a guy that has almost a 9 OPS and then your league average, I don't know.
You know what I love about Longoria?
What do you love?
Was 31 years old, 2017. I'm on the team with him. Guy goes out and wins a Gold Glove. The guy can pick it still, dude.
That's pretty cool.
He doesn't get enough credit for that. Like he's got 3 now?
Yeah.
So special, man.
Do you have you got a main what to watch for tonight, Trev? We've hit a few of the games, but
oh yeah, we've done a lot, huh? I actually don't think I put anything down.
I didn't either.
I don't think we really need to. I think we really went in on the games. I guess I'll go from watching one game tonight. I'm watching one game tonight.
I
don't know, man.
Yeah.
Not a lot of great matchups. I guess Minnesota Chicago is probably the best matchup, but we talk about them all the time.
Yeah, I mean all of my things are little quick hitters. Like I'm kind of rooting for the Twins to lose at this point because I want Yankees to get home field above them. Can Snell get to the 6th inning? I'm interested in that. My Rockies, I give you guys speeches about them all the time. Get hot rocks. And then that Phillies-Mets series, man, that's, I don't know. For some reason, I'm into that. Like, I think both of those teams are talented. And I feel like one of them is about, I mean, the Mets have crapped the bed, but, I don't know. Nola Day. He's awesome. Book?
I do. What?
Is Nola in the book?
No.
Young Nola?
I had a good game against him when I faced him, and I told him that when I was with the Phillies.
Nice.
I think I just said, like, yeah, man, like I own you. And he said, oh, that was before I was good, though. And I was like, yeah, touche.
You said that's before I became bad.
Yeah, I was good back then. You were bad. Now we flip flop.
Look at that. He's fun to watch. So maybe that's a good flip channel.
If you just want to take a day off from baseball and watch Thursday Night Football, I wouldn't blame you.
No, Trevor.
I know this is talking baseball, but there's not a lot of great matchups.
Go watch the Yanks dominate. How about that?
Giants, Mariners. Stay up late. Oh, no, it's an early game.
Yeah. Watch the early games. Get a good flip channel because the football game is the Browns and the Bengals. So you're going to want to have – yeah.
Oh.
You're going to want to have
what, though? Watching Baker Mayfield just look horrible, it's kind of fun.
No football here. Homer draft. It's the Homer draft. Wow. We got some audio on Trev. Awesome. Fantastic. Yesterday was Whammy Day. And nobody homered. So credit to us. Good job.
We did it.
We are really good at picking guys to not hit home runs. I'll bat leadoff for last place Jimmy, who has submitted his picks. And he, piggybacking on something you said earlier, Trev, Ryan Braun, the Brawny man, who was your famous double points pick. Jimmy's going to your guy. He'd probably appreciate it if you texted him and say, hey, hit a homer today. And then I believe Jimmy has Gary Sanchez, the Yankees catcher. He's been putting some nice swings on the ball, trying to figure it out as this Yankees lineup comes together. And Gary, I'm going to make up Jimmy's logic here, is that Gary saw Higgy hit 3 homers yesterday and has to come out and be like, all right, let's calm down a little bit. So I like those picks. Trev, who do you have today? Yeah.
Jake Storiali says Gary Sanchez is a bad teammate. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, well, competitor.
So the first one's kind of an easy one for me. Nelson Cruz facing Reynaldo Lopez. Never a bad time to take Cruz. He has some good numbers against Lopez, a homer off him. Whatever. That's a good pick for me. I like it.
Yeah.
Next one is the one I'm excited about. I told you the Cardinals are tired. So what do you need when your team is tired? How about a little young Canadian action?
Yeah, young maple tree.
Yeah, young Canadian who's jacked. Short king too, by the way.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Just got a fan.
I'm taking Tyler O'Neill going up against Steven Brault. I just got a good feeling about this today. I think he might put 2 in the seats.
Wow.
Young, hot boy.
Yeah.
Good body, dude. Like if you go and you could Google search, they ripped his jersey off. Like he's got it going on, man. So I'm taking him. Just feeling that today. He's gonna say, guys, just like Kirby Puckett said, check out sequence today.
Yeah.
Jump on my back. I'm a big Canadian, strong boy. Jump on my back. I'm going to hit some homers today. That's where I'm going. And because I wanted to get a head start, I'm going to give him my picks for tomorrow, Friday.
Wow.
If Giancarlo doesn't homer today,
I
already have him penciled in for tomorrow. I got Judge and Stanton over the weekend against the Red Sox. Thank you very much.
And a little teaser into my picks, and Judge Zach, chime in if you think any of this is funny business. So if Stanton homers today, he blocks you for a weekend pick. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That sounds in accordance to the rules. And so that gives away my first pick, Giancarlo Stanton. He got his first game. He sits. He's back today. I think Jimmy and I are both going with the Yankees lineup is clicking. Who else is going to start clicking? Who else is feeling the magic? So it's either Gary or Stanton. Stanton had a couple good swings. And, dude, it's tricky because, like, LeMahieu hits 2 yesterday, but he's not necessarily a homer guy. So that's a weird one. You could see some Luke Voit this weekend from someone. Who knows? But I'm taking Giancarlo Stanton. Chase Anderson on the bump for Toronto. their pin's gotten worn out. The Yankees have hit 6 home runs in back-to-back games or something. So give me some bombers. Give me Stanton. Let's get Yankees fan base going full-blown crazy. And then my second pick, play Billie Eilish, Bad Guy.
Love that song.
I love that song. Love her. I'm going Alex Bregman. They got shut out yesterday. Gibby, our guy. Astros are a game below 500. At some point, they got to nut up. Trev, you were with you said on here, or you texted us and you were like, these Astros, this year they got to stop getting crap. Like they're playing this season just like everyone else. They stink. They're under 500. You got shut out yesterday. You're at home. Jordan Lyles on the bump today. He's got an ERA in the 7. Bregman, you dyed the hair blonde. Like, get going, man.
Bad look, bro. That's
right?
A bad look. Let me clarify what I said.
Okay.
I said I thought as a company we should have zagged. Everyone's zigging hates the Astros. We can zag on that because they are playing this presumably straight up. So anything that happened this year, you got to applaud these guys. They're going through crap, man. Look at Bregman.
Yeah.
It's Altuve's worn down like it, and rightfully so. They deserve to get all the crap. Everything that came their way, they deserved it. And all I said was, let's maybe zag. Let's say, hey, we're rooting for the 2020 Astros. Probably not a popular take because you guys shut that down right away.
I was laughing so much when you sent that because that was also the day you and Jimmy both stumbled into I think the Padres are going to be hated. And I was like, yeah. I think we can wait on that though. They're still fun right now. So we were close to becoming an anti-Padres pro Houston pod, which would have been a bold take.
Gotta zag, baby. Hey, chat right now is going nuts. They love the theory about A's basically forfeiting games against the Mariners at the end of the year. I would also love that. Should we start that narrative on Twitter? Has that been talked about on Twitter, or is that just us here?
I haven't seen it on Twitter. We talked about it on I think the series recap pod. We talked about it a little bit, but yeah, I think we should get that into the ether more.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to let's put it out today.
Okay.
We should do a sign the petition if you want the A's to throw the games at the end.
And donate $20. I don't know.
Hey, chat, I want to interact with the chat right now for a little
bit. Do it.
Chat, go check out my giveaway for Gavin Kayson's virtual cooking class. It's going to be amazing.
Oh yeah, what was that about?
He's a chef in Minneapolis. He's one of the best chefs in the world. Worked at French Laundry in Napa Valley under Thomas Keller. Went and was in New York for a long time. Head chef in it up there. Moved to Minneapolis. Opened 2 or 3 restaurants. Have done extremely well because he's so talented. And then obviously COVID's taken a hit. So he's pivoting. He's doing whatever he can. He's doing this virtual cooking class September 30th. They're making paella. And you get to interact with them. It's basically like a Zoom. He's going to be cooking with you, asking or answering your questions. So cool. I'm giving away 2 passes to do it.
Wow.
And because I love him. So go check that out.
Yeah. Follow Trevor Plouffe on Twitter at Talkin Jake. Trev, I almost completely unrelated.
Okay.
Something I blanked on and has been stuck in my head for 2 days when you were talking about potential sides for the steak. I kept blanking on the word for this food. Risotto.
Ooh.
I love a good risotto.
It's not an easy thing just to whip up. But
I know. Yeah.
If your name's Storiali, maybe.
Yeah.
Frenchman.
I'm a risotto guy.
I could see that.
What's Zach, what's your dumb prop bet of the day?
I didn't prepare one.
Sure.
Let me do the dumb prop bet of the day.
Okay.
Let's talk about
off the hook.
Yeah. Because I was thinking about this already.
Okay.
Zach doesn't want anything to do with it. You just sit pretty down there, little hubby.
I'll do my best.
Last night you guys won the freaking prop bet because
obviously
4-0 was the score of the Tigers game, and even though Odorizzi came out early, they let more people out.
What happened to Odo? I saw he got pulled, but I didn't see. Yeah.
Let's do Shane Bieber strikeouts versus I'm looking for a good matchup. I want to do runs in a game. Shane Bieber strikeouts versus runs in a game. I think that's usually games are right at 9. 9.5 for their over-under.
I think if you want a tempting one, the Yankees are going nuts right now.
Okay, let's do Yankees-Toronto game runs, total runs versus Shane Bieber.
Bieber K's.
He's averaging what per?
Got to be around 9, if not more. Let's see.
Yeah, let's go look. Just to make sure this isn't too bad.
To make sure. We could always put a little bit of a spread on it. Tyler O'Neill listed at 5'11", Trev. Is that a lie?
It's a lie.
5'10", 5'9.5".
But he's also thick. He's a thick boy, so give you that,
Right. Oh, I get it.
Perspective. Yeah, you get it.
There's people that are like, oh, wow, Jake, I thought you were like 5'10".
Okay, this is going to be great because 14, 13, 8, 8, 11, 11, 10, 9, 10, 8. So like the guy is right there. What's the spread in that, or what's the over-under in that game?
Got to be 9.5, 10. 9.5.
Let's just play it straight up.
Straight up. I'm a storyline guy, Trev. The Yankees have been going nuts. I think they're going to put an accent point on this game and this series because the Blue Jays thought they were tangoing with the Yanks, and now they aren't. I think they go big again, so I'll go Yankees and Jays.
I'm going to take the strikeouts. I think it's a letdown day, so we're thinking completely different spin zones.
Like that.
So that's it. That's our show.
Zach, you got a lean on that?
No particular lean.
Okay.
Maybe strikeouts. What?
Bieber's good.
Yeah.
Alan in the chat says he's no taller than 5'9". I kind of agree. I played against the guy. I saw him in person.
I mean, I don't think either. Yeah, I don't think either of you should feel shy about that. There's rules to different heights. Yeah. If you're 5'9", you can say 5'11". You can't say 6 foot. If you're 5'10", you can say 6 foot.
No, whoa, 5'10", you can say 6 foot. That's like a Dozier rule. He used to try to play that card.
Exactly. That's the short guy rules.
Doge was too good looking, too good at baseball. I never would let him claim 6 foot. That was like a thing. I'm like, you're not 6 foot. Don't even try to claim. You have all these other gifts. Just focus on those.
And the shorter you go, the less you can dance with it. Like, I'm probably an honest, no shoes, 5'6.5". So really? The furthest I can go is about 5'8".
Yeah, if you told me 5'8", but yep.
Yeah, I can go 5'8". I'm kind of thick, stand up straight, wear the right shoe. I can't go 5'9". If I went 5'9" on like a dating app or something, there's just going to be disappointed people on the other end of that. So, hype.
I'm officially like listed. They have me listed at 6'2". I'm not 6'2". I don't know why they do that. I never measured 6'2" in my life.
Did they ever ask you what happened?
No, it's cool. I'm like, okay, call me 6'2".
Yeah,
a little more intimidating.
Don't hate it.
I'm like 6 and like a centimeter under 1.
Okay.
So 6'1" is fine.
Yeah. What did you play with John Rauch? Was he ever on the Twins? Yeah.
Yes.
He was 6'11", right? He was a big boy.
He was a big boy. Yeah, he was a big boy.
That's funny, man. That's a different lifestyle.
Yeah, it is. Well, I don't like tall guys that like talk about their height all the time. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
They love that. They love being tall, like super tall guys. Just fucking be tall, man. Like, don't rub it in everybody else's face. You're already like, tall guys have such an advantage. Talking about like the dating scene.
Yeah. You literally stand out.
You literally stand out, and girls they love it. It's a thing, man. I hate going out with my baseball friends. I mean, not that I care anymore. I don't care who's looking at me, but bro, you go out with like Flaherty and Giolito.
Yeah.
Yelich. These guys are all. I'm
Mauer.
Like, dude, this sucks.
Our crew used to, like when we were in prime going out time, like 22 to 26, the crew we get together would have like 3 short guys, like 5'6" to 5'8", and then we'd have 3 tall guys that were like 6'4" to 6'6". We were the smalls and the talls, and we used to call it crooked neck because you'd see a girl at the bar walk near you, just get that crooked neck, start looking up, and then that was the sign.
Oh man, that
was a sign. So that's the baseball.
Anything People else? In the chat love the height talk.
It's interesting, man. Like now I'm so excited to see Tyler O'Neill. I kind of got to know.
I'm going to ask Jack today, like
how tall is Tyler O'Neill?
He's listed at 5'11". He's not.
No way. And I love that. Because you know what?
My Twitter handle is my name.
Yeah. Because there's something to that, if you find the right pair of spikes, maybe you put one of those shoe sole inserts in there. Tyler O'Neill feels 5'11", and that's fine. Maybe he needs that. Cleats. The big cleats.
Let me say this because let's just keep going on this.
Sure.
I have some thoughts on the whole height thing.
Sure.
Once you're above 6'5", you're a freak. So
okay. Interesting.
Don't even like that you're tall. You're too tall.
Yeah.
So don't be bragging about it unless you and then what I will say to those people is you should have played basketball or been a tight end, red zone target, but you were too lazy to do it.
I will say, so I had a coworker at my old company, Rexel. I'll give them the ad, because I took some undeserved money from them. I worked with a guy worked the same job as me, 6'11". But
too tall.
Not an athlete type, never played basketball. He printed out a tall guy business card that's like, the air up here isn't better. No, I don't play basketball. And I hated it at first. But then I went on a couple dinners with the guy for work stuff. And man, I get it. Because everywhere he'd go, the hostess at the restaurant, oh, how tall are you? And, like, that's your life. So, dude, like, I was at CVS yesterday, and someone walks in who I think is, like, 6'8". And my first instinct, like, I was kind of in a jovial mood to be like, holy smokes. And, like, that's that guy's life.
You play ball?
That's that guy's life, man. So, I don't know.
Okay, let me change my stance.
Okay.
Just don't put it in, like, your Twitter bio or your IG bio.
Ooh, yeah.
Not a fan. Like, I kind of get why guys would do it if they're single and on the hunt. Like,
yeah,
gotta let people know. But like, it's just such a bad look. So I'm sorry if anybody in the chat has their height in their Twitter or IG bio. Actually, I'm not sorry. Immediately take it out.
Yeah.
But
that's a high school move.
Yeah.
That's a.
Well, I don't know about high school. It's just like I don't know. Let's put our stats in our bio.
You want stats in the bio? Okay.
6 foot, just under 1 inch.
Should I?
Sitting at 193 today.
Jake Storielli, 5'7", 185, 58 miles per hour on the gun. Exit velo, less than that.
Oh man, yeah. Shoe size. Shoe size is just like. I have big feet.
Yeah.
You know what else? Like it's almost like you gotta respect it. My brother, let's just talk about this. My brother has size 15 feet.
Yeah.
But he has hammer toes. Do you know what hammer toes are?
Zach?
Like his toes are like this.
Yeah.
Oh, they start curling.
They were stretched out.
Yeah.
That might have like 17 feet.
Damn.
And the drapes match the curtains, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I think I do.
It's weird to talk to my brother like that, but I mean.
Oh, it's honest. That old Chris Evans thing that went around the internet the other day. You see that?
Oh, yeah. What do you think about that?
I liked it.
Is this the best pod we've ever done?
Show a little dick, you know? All right. I think it's about that time. Go enjoy the baseball. The Red Sox and Marlins are underway. If you're really into baseball, go watch that. Plouffe, will pregame show tomorrow? Potentially recap if Jimmy's pending how JOMBOY's doing?
I really don't.
Yeah, you're supposed to watch your kids. Okay.
But I also have to make arrangements, so I need to know. Yeah.
All right. We'll talk to JOMBOY. Thanks to everyone in the chat.
Yeah, chat. You guys were great today. I'm going to go get In-N-Out because you guys made me hungry. So
love that. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Go baseball.